2.1.4, if the loan is paid off in equal monthly installments, how much will each installment be? So once again here, there's no funny business like with the previous one where we had insurance and stuff to worry about. They're wanting the equal monthly installments. We know what the total repayment amount is. It is 2,111 Rand and 4 cents. So my monthly installment will simply be that amount divided by 24 months. The monthly installment will be 2,111 Rand and 4 cents divided by 2 years, which is 24 months. So remember, we want monthly payments. We don't want yearly payments. So 2,111 Rand and 4 cents divided by 24 is equal to 87 Rand and 96 cents. And that is the monthly installment. 2.1.5, calculate the total amount that Thandi paid for the phone. So the total amount, of course, would be the repayment amount on the loan plus your deposit. So the total amount that you had to repay was the deposit, which was 439.80 cents. So that's my deposit that I paid already, plus the loan, the total repayment amount, which was this guy over here. So that's 2,111 Rand and 4 cents, and that will give me an answer of 439.80 cents plus 2,111. Okay, wait, hold on. 439.80 cents plus 2,111 and 4 cents. That gives us 2,550 Rand and 84 cents. Right, 2.1.6, and this was the sort of level 3 complex question, or maybe even a problem solving type of question. But yeah, it's a bit more complex than the usual question. It says that Thandi's parents decide to assist her and agree to make payments in the ratio 7:5, and Thandi agrees to pay the larger portion. Now remember, the payments they are referring to here are the month. Remember, they're going to be paying monthly, and the monthly repayment is 87 Rand 96 cents. That is all that Thandi has to pay per month, and that is for everything, right? She's doing this for 2 years. Now her parents are deciding to help her pay that. Don't know why, because it's not even $100 yet. But anyway, she is going to get help from her parents, and they're going to help her pay in the ratio 7:5. In other words, they need to pay a portion of 87 Rand 96 cents, where Thandi is going to pay the larger portion. Now the larger portion in the ratio 7:5, of course, is 7. So we need to, of course, just determine then, look, that's 7 parts of 87 Rand 96 cents that Thandi will pay, and her parents will pay 5 parts of 87 Rand 96. So we are going to start by calculating the total parts of this ratio. And that is, of course, 7 plus 5, which is 12 parts. So 7 plus 5 is 12. So the total, so Thandi, according to the information here, Thandi is going to pay, I think I'll just use an arrow here. Thandi is going to pay the larger portion. So the larger portion of this ratio is 7. So she's going to pay 7/12 of 87 Rand 96 cents. And her parents are going to pay 5/12 of 87 Rand 96 cents. And that is the part of the calculation that you may have, if you struggled with this was probably the part that you would be struggling with. And they're wanting to calculate the amount that the parents will pay at the end of each month. So you don't really even need to calculate Thandi's amount, but we'll just do it anyway. So to calculate Thandi's amount, we are going to say 7 divided by 12 and multiply it by 87 and 96 cents. So Thandi is going to pay 51 Rand and 31 cents every month. And a parents, you can either then say, okay, I can just subtract 51 and 31 cents from 87.96 and get a parents, or I can just do the ratio 5 divided by 12. And then look, the number that you're seeing on the screen here, of course, is a very long decimal number which your calculator might not get to. You, of course, using those fancy scientific calculators where you can actually punch in the fraction and then just multiply it with the number, you, of course, will get the same answer that I'm getting, but you might not see what you're seeing on the screen here now, but it will be the same thing. So that is that 5/12 multiplied by 87 Rand and 96 cents. And then that means Tandi's parents will be paying 36 Rand and 65 cents. And if you add the two together, it should give you 87 Rand 96, which is the total monthly payment. And that is basically 2.1.6.